If you are looking for a decorative item that will really just, increase your fall readiness, get you ready for the fall season, you can head to Shear Heaven Alpaca Farm in York County next week to make some pumpkin succulents, and it is all part of their farm classes. And Carey DuRand from Shear Heaven brought the craft to us this morning. We are so excited because this is something so different. I mean, so many of us, I have no skill when it comes to carving a pumpkin, right?
Me either. It's so hard.
Every year, I'm like, I have a plan, and it never comes out good. This, though, I feel like is something that we can handle. So tell us how you came up with this idea.
Well, my daughter, who is away at college, has a lot of succulents, and to honestly avoid having to take care of so many all winter long, I'm like, what can I do with these succulents? And we also have a lot of pumpkins, so that's really how the idea came to be.
Oh, I love it. And tell us a little bit about the farm, too.
We have an alpaca farm not far from Rocky Ridge Farm. Between myself, there's about 15 boarders, and between all of us, we have 35 alpacas there, and we love offering farm experiences of all kinds, farm tours, field trips. We love taking them dressed up to weddings and nursing homes, churches, schools, different things, which is a lot of fun too. And then also classes. We have a lot of very skilled and gifted boarders and alpaca friends that have a lot to share. And like you guys and myself, I love to learn. So this is a great opportunity to bless both the learners and the teachers.
Adorable photos.
So cute.
And then I love how they get dressed up for weddings too. That's adorable. All right, so let's get to the pumpkins. So tell us about what we are designing here.
Okay, so as I looked into this, my first thought was you kind of carved out the hole to make them look the way they did, but surprisingly, you just start with a pumpkin, and because you aren't actually carving into it, they last 2 to 3 months, so you can have them for the whole entire fall season.
Wow.
Whereas if you had to carve into them in any way, they may only last like 5 or 10 days. So
another bonus.
yeah, so you just start with a pumpkin. You, if it's long, just rip off the top, and then you just use your tacky spray. You can use hot glue, but when I'm doing a class, I can't have like 20 hot glue guns plugged into my barn. So we got some tacky spray. If you guys want to go along while we're doing it, yep, and just be generous, yep. And then after you spray the sticky, you start putting the different color mosses down.
This is so fun.
With the green, I like to use different contrasting moss. So I have purple and white and really bright green. I did see a turquoise moss, which was pretty too, depending on your decor.
It's my favorite color.
Oh, all right. Hold on, I did bring some.
You're going to don't worry about it. Don't you worry.
Since you're taking it home, we wanted to match your decor.
That is so nice.
I love it because this is a nice thing that you can kind of do.
Thank you.
A fall season, the decorating, and the fun part is it's definitely not as messy as carving into a pumpkin.
That is so true.
Or painting a pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yes,
that is so
that
true.
is true. That is true.
Yeah, so once you place all your moss, that's what's going to hold the moisture to keep your succulents alive and just also makes it look pretty.
Mine's giving Barney.
Mine is too a little bit, but you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
It looks really, really good.
I was a very big Barney fan.
Yeah, me too.
That looks really, really good.
All right, so then how do we get to the
You
next
just
layer?
take your succulents and do you just want to tuck the roots in? If you have to trim off the roots, succulents are very, very hardy. They would just grow back in the moss. So just tuck them wherever you want. I give you 3 different kinds, and yeah, don't ask me what they are, but I'm sure there are many of you out there that know what their names are. Into the moss. Yep. Yep, wherever you'd like.
How
looks
cute
good.
is that?
Yeah, this is so easy. And if you're placing it like on the outside and it doesn't seem to stick, you can use some glue to hold them in place as well.
I love it.
And then you have 2 more succulents there to place.
Thanks.
Yep. That's aloe, so that will grow very big too. Yep, you guys are doing great.
Oh, I think I broke this.
That's okay.
I think
That's
I
all right.
broke
You'll
one
grow
too.
back.
It will actually tuck it in there, and it will still grow roots. And the other nice thing about this is when you're done, you can replant the succulents, and they'll last for years.
Wow, that's amazing.
And so what does the
Thank you.
maintenance
Oh, you're
look
so
like after
welcome.
we make them all nice and pretty?
So once you make them all pretty, after you do this, you just tuck in, again, some flowers. You can use, just go around your yard, pick what, these are some live flowers you could put in there.
I love
Of course,
it.
you'd have to replace them a little bit more. This looks really pretty. This is just cut from the trees from our farm. You just pop that in anywhere too, and it gives it some more texture and some more height.
Oh, this is adorable. I love it.
And guys, I have absolutely no creative skills, and I feel like
Yes, you do.
I feel like it looks good. You know what I
looks
mean?
really
Like
good.
I
It
feel
really
like it's
does.
just, you just kind of go with it.
And then just as far as maintenance, all you have to do is once a week, just spritz them with water.
Wow.
Yep, just keep the roots wet once a week.
It's so cute.
And succulents can get bone dry, and then you spray them again, and that's they still live, and
them
that's
back.
actually a good way to take care of
This
them.
is what I can handle. All right, give it a spritz
Yeah.
once a week. That's my kind of plant to keep in the house. All right, so how can people get involved with these
Okay,
classes?
so if anyone's interested in making these themselves, you can go to shearheavenfarm.com, go under classes and get tickets. And we are winding down for classes. There are still a couple more this year because our barn's not heated, but starting next year in the spring, we'll be putting a whole year's worth of classes on, so just keep an eye out and check it out.
Do you need to bring anything with you to the class?
Nope, I'll have everything provided. You just come yourself, bring friends, and leave with a beautiful succulent pumpkin.
This seems like a great little girls' night. Girls get
it is
together.
fun. It's
I
really
love
fun
it.
when people
Yes.
come in groups. It really is.
This
yeah.
is great new decor.
Yeah, it's
Thank
going to
you
be
so
beautiful.
much.
Yeah,
I'm so
you
excited
guys did a
about
great
it.
job. They look great.
I think they look.
Yeah, I think they look great.
I'm so excited that I don't really have to care for this for like for
I know, right?
several
and,
weeks.
And it looks like we did so much work.
And it can make it to Thanksgiving.
You can.
Look at that.
I
Look
love
at
it.
that.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, Carey,
Oh,
thank you
you're
so
welcome.
much.
You're
We had a
welcome.
great
I had a
time.
great time too. Thank you for the opportunity.
And again, if you want any information on that class, you can find it on our website, fox43.com.